on, you guys? It's your girl Naja Brinee, and welcome to Naja Brinee's Big Podcast. Now, I don't even know where the hell to start. So this is supposed to be a SmackDown sit-down episode, but this is just going to be a little quick 5 to 10 minute little spiel. Probably end up being like 5 minutes, to be honest. And I'm still counting it as an episode anyway. So as I was saying, this is supposed to be the SmackDown sit-down episode, and I'm being completely honest. I'm honestly going to stop the SmackDown sit-down episodes for a while. At least until SmackDown picks up or something happens, like a draft, a draw, something. Just I was gonna say after Mania, even before Mania, but now it's just after Mania. I cannot sit through an episode of SmackDown anymore. I can't even last 5 minutes into SmackDown anymore. Like, last night I turned it on. It opened with Drew and Sammy in a cage match, and I just clocked out 2 minutes in. I don't even know who won. That's how bad SmackDown is getting to me. Like, I had on for background noise, but I literally was not paying attention. Like, I was watching my friend streaming on Twitch. I'm gonna link her Twitch down below, so check her out. But I usually like tune in or like leave some of my friends, like, because I have friends that are like in the gaming community, so I'm losing track of what I was saying. Anyway, I usually like full attention to SmackDown, and like I'll do other things after I like sit and record or do it the night before. Anyway, I'm still getting off track. Anyway, like I'm saying, just SmackDown since Mania has gotten progressively, I can't English. It's gotten worse since WrestleMania. I think the last time I sat through a full episode of SmackDown was the SmackDown before WrestleMania. Just because it was the last SmackDown before WrestleMania the next day. That's the only reason I sat and watched that. Other than that, I cannot sit through SmackDown anymore. It's first English, Naja. Oh my gosh. At first, Raw was the one I literally couldn't sit through and watch, because Raw was dragging. I know Raw is 3 hours, but even so, I can commit to about 2.5. I mean, depending on the card, I can sit through either the whole episode of Raw, or I'll be ready to like tune out after 2 hours, maybe 2.5, almost at that 3 hour point. And I felt this way about Raw since Big E got moved back to SmackDown, and I thought Raw was just dragging. Now, the only shows I can honestly sit through is Raw and NXT 2.0. I love NXT 2.0. So, I don't know what it is about SmackDown. I don't know what it is. I don't know, like, they're not using all the talent they have on the roster. Just the storylines is just boring. I'm tired of Ronda and Charlotte. I'm so tired of Ronda and Charlotte. Don't get me wrong, I love Roman Reigns, obviously. He also has not defended his Universal title since WrestleMania. Even before that, it's only at pay-per-views. Roman don't even wrestle on TV no more, like on regular TV, like regular TV, not even pay-per-views. He don't even wrestle on SmackDown no more. And to be honest, I don't remember the last time he even wrestled on SmackDown or Raw. Anyways, like I was saying before, my rude behind cat decided he wanted to take over the episode. As I was saying, I don't remember the last time Roman has even defended his title like on a SmackDown, let alone wrestled on a SmackDown or a Raw. To be honest, like I said, I really don't remember the last time Roman has even just wrestled just to wrestle on the TV shows. Like, pay-per-view, obviously, it's a given. He's going to be throwing in some little storyline and wrestle for on the pay-per-view. But I don't understand why he's not wrestling at least like every other week. At least every other week. Cause how you the tribal chief and you in God mode, and all we getting is 5-minute promos from you saying acknowledge you when you in God mode and you the tribal chief, and then your music start. I love you, but I gotta talk my trash, man. I gotta talk my trash. Like, aside from Universal Champ not having no matches like every other week at least, like SmackDown's product is just like, it's so, compared to Raw and NXT, they need to do something with SmackDown, because I know the people who care about the views and all of that, I know them views has been tanking. So something need to be done with SmackDown, because I literally, if I'm being completely honest, this is my last time sitting through a SmackDown, like, or even leaving it on, to be honest, let alone tuning in, because I'm over it until something interesting start going on or a draft happen. Like, I'm over it. I've been over it, and the whole purpose of this video is like just saying, moving forward with the big podcast, I'm going to be talking about Raw and NXT. And NXT, I'm going to do, I love NXT. I love NXT so much. I love the product. We're not going to get into them releases. Yeah, we're not going to get into them releases, but just from the talent they do have, like, I'm starting to like Nikita Lyons more. Don't come for me, but I'm starting to like Nikita Lyons more. Like, hey, sister. Andre Chase, listen, if you need somebody to join in on Chase University, I'll come out and I'll get the Chase University shirt and everything. Let me join Chase University, please. And you know, like other people, like I be talk, like if you follow me on Twitter, I talk a lot. I mean, aside from New Day, I talk a lot about Carmelo Hayes, Braun Breaker, Trick Williams, Dakota, no, she's not there no more, Indy Hartwell, like I said, Andre Chase. I love Andre Chase. I love Andre Chase. I don't know what it is about Andre Chase, but just him, I love Andre Chase. Shoot, even like the new women's wrestlers that are coming up for the NXT Breakout Women's Tournament. I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited for that. Like, the excitement I get watching NXT, I wish I got watching, like, I wish I would get watching SmackDown. Even sometimes Raw. Even though Raw, I can sit through Raw sometimes. Raw and SmackDown literally just don't get me excited as NXT does. So, before I do end up going on a long rant about NXT, and I'm going to do that on the next episode after the NXT Spring Breaking pay-per-view thing is on, then that'll be a whole long episode of me praising and talking about NXT. So once again, moving forward, I will still be doing the Raw review, and that'll come out every Tuesday. And then I'll be doing an NXT review, and that'll come, I don't know what day yet. I'll either do it Wednesday or Thursday, but I'll probably do it Thursday to give myself like the day to edit. So I'll update y'all, or y'all see when I post the video. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm sorry I really couldn't talk much on this episode, if this even counts as an episode. I'm still gonna put it as an episode, but thank you guys so much for tuning in to Naja Brinee's Big Podcast, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday.